COVID rescue 5 years later. It was late January 2020, at the onset of the pandemic. Like so many others, I felt isolated and disconnected. But it wasn't just the fear of COVID. 3 years earlier, my mother-in-law, Kate, had lost her long battle with dementia. My husband and I were her caregivers, and I had retired from a 45-year career to support her through her final years. During that time, our beloved 13-year-old black labrador mix, Maggie, was our steady companion. Maggie was gentle, loyal, and loving, a calming presence in the midst of caregiving stress. She comforted Kate in quiet, beautiful ways. Her favorite things were chasing sticks, balls, swimming in any water she could find, and of course, food. Yes, Maggie was a true foodie. She traveled with us over the years and brought so much joy. When she passed away only months after Kate, I grieved deeply. Maggie had lost the use of her hind legs from severe hip dysplasia, and saying goodbye to her was heartbreaking. Then came the pandemic. Suddenly the world shut down, and my quiet home felt even emptier. After many conversations with my husband, we decided it was time to consider adopting another dog. We visited the local animal shelter one Saturday afternoon, just to look. That's when I saw her. She stared at me with the biggest brown eyes, what I now lovingly call her puppy eyes. We took her into the activity room to meet her, and within minutes we were both smitten. The shelter had labeled her a mixed hound dog, but during her first vet visit, the vet chuckled and said, "Oh no, she's a terrier through and through." I hadn't wanted a terrier. I knew them to be high energy and strong-willed, not the gentle temperament I was used to with Maggie. But the bond had already formed, and I couldn't imagine leaving without her. We named her Molly. Molly was full of personality and energy, with sharp puppy teeth and a playful streak. She was crate trained from the start, and even now, 5 years later, going night-night in her crate is her favorite part of the evening. We quickly learned that she has very specific preferences. Certain bedding drives her crazy, and she'll tear out the stuffing in minutes. She hides her squeaky toys in the yard, and every spring I find them like buried treasure while weeding the garden. Unlike Maggie, Molly doesn't chase balls, won't go near water, and is indifferent to food. She's cautious around other dogs and only tolerates our cat if I don't show it much affection. Thunderstorms and fireworks sent her trembling into my lap or under the desk. But every morning, she's right there with me as I sip my coffee in my favorite chair, watching the world from the window. And every time I leave the house, she waits for me at the same window, ears perked, eyes wide. When I return, she races to the door as if I'd been gone forever, tail wagging, body wiggling, smiling with all the joy a dog can give. How does a dog become such a loving companion and a part of the family? How does she work her way so deeply into the heart? Molly isn't Maggie. She's her own dog with quirks, fears, and a fierce loyalty that surprises me every day. She came into my life when I needed her the most, and 5 years later, she's not just a rescue dog. She rescued me too.